Hola guys, happy Sunday. Little dude and I are headed out to get out of the house. Our plan was to go to Trader's Village, but when I checked the traffic for the last hour before we left the house, apparently there's a really bad wreck on the main highway that gets us there, and I'm not really trying to go around because it involves going over a body of water if I don't do the freeway, and a girl ain't doing that. And that accident, like I said, must have been a bad one because it was a delay of, the last time I checked, like 40 minutes. So I figured we have to go by my mom's to pick up little dude's charger. Anyway, he left it there on Friday, and there's an indoor flea market in Oak Cliff called Bargain City Bazaar. We haven't been in years, but we're in that flea market looking at things kind of mood, so figured it's 70 degrees outside anyway. It's not the warmest, so being inside ain't gonna hurt nothing. So we're headed there, and I'm trying to convince little dude to stop by the bins for a little while after, because it's Sunday and they're open till 5, and y'all know I'm all about the bins, and y'all know the hours are off for me during the week. So we'll see if he changes his mind, because right now he's like no. I think he's just more excited to go and dig all up in these booths and see what we can find. We're gonna grab a little bite to eat, but I wanted to come on and say hi, and I'll show you guys around Bargain City. If you guys are familiar at all with Oak Cliff or Bargain City, if you're local, y'all know that place gets packed. The parking is atrocious, but hey, it's something to do in the area. Bargain City was a total bust, so I finally convinced little dude to come snoop around here. Watch for glass. Be careful of glass, okay? And plenty to look through, so let's get going. How stinking adorable is this? But there's only one of him. They have different ones, but only one kitty. Wow, look at all these stamps. Every time I see this, I get geeked out, because I know a lot of you guys do stamping. And I know these things aren't cheap. It's just a bin full of stamps. I'm kind of tempted by these, but they don't have the lids. And I really don't need any more stuff like that. Go Longhorns. This is neat. It's really heavy. But I already have a basket full of things I need to find a corner at and go through. These are the tiny bins. I haven't gone through the big ones. These are just the first ones you see when you walk in. So I'm going to do these. Me and little dude are going to finish up on these, then head to the bigger ones. He is really cute, but his homeboy is broken. He's adorable. I'm thinking for the yard. Oh, he's cute. So the bigger ones. It's a nice little metal bowl. Y'all know I like me some metal. Let's see. Nothing's catching my eye right away, but then again, I haven't dug, so you gotta dig. Oh, it has mirror on it. There's another Keurig, but this is probably cheaper inside the store at $3.94 than by weight out here. I'm thinking. This is lovely, but look. Oh, that is so pretty. Yep, my basket is getting full, guys, but like I said, I'm not going to take everything. I'm going to find myself a little secluded corner and go through everything and make sure I absolutely want it and have room for it. Let's keep going. This is cute, and I use trays like this to keep the kitty bowls on in case they get overzealous and sprinkle dry food or splash water all over the place. It won't get on the floor. I currently have 2 matching ones for them, but this is nice. It's a little big though. But just an idea for those of you guys that have pets, if you put a tray under their bowls, it helps with a lot of mess. I thought this was just a decorative jar, but it's one of these little spiggity things. It's really heavy, but that's nice. These pretty napkin rings. Bag full of them. Oh, what is this? What is that? A castle builder thing? This is something I've noticed about little dude when we're at the bins. If he finds a knife or a sharp object or a broken piece of glass, if he can safely get it, he'll grab it and then he'll find a box or a little storage container and stick them in there because he doesn't want anybody to get cut. Perhaps. Cute little plastic caddy. So I am done snooping, and this is what I have in this cart. Little dude is relaxing. I'm going to go through here and see if I really want, need, or have use and place for this stuff. We've been to Bargain City, we've been to the bins, now we're stopping off at Lullaby's because I haven't been to this location. We're going to sneak a peek. So pretty. They have the Staffordshire collection. Beautiful. This is Lullaby's, very much like Knickknacks, which I haven't gone back to. But it's just a lot of stalls, different vendors. Oh, look at that. Look at that. So pretty. Let's get a lay of the land and then I'll take some pictures. It's really big. It's amazing. Oh, they do have toys. Look at that beautiful Afghan. Yeah, just be careful. Oh my goodness, Caleb, look. Look at this beautiful hand mirror. So pretty. And then next to it is a box full of old photos. Just lovely. Awesome. Y'all know me and a lamp. Look at this beautiful design on this thing. So pretty. They have a lot of pinup prints. Some have a lot of nudity in it, so I can't show you guys those. But this is a pretty Betty Page one. Look at this ancient little Mickey's Mouse. I wonder how much he is. He's so old. He is $34. I don't think so. I don't know what it is with me and old telephones, but every time I see these at these antique stores and every now and then at a thrift store, I am so tempted to get them. We don't even have a landline anymore, but I just love them. Look at this one. So awesome. This little mirrored trinket box was cute, but it is not $28 worth of cute. I didn't even check the price on these bottles. I just loved that they were perfume bottles. I loved the beading and skin of these vintage bags. This place was just full of shelves like this with all kinds of awesome glass knickknackery. I noticed that every booth seemed to have seashells. The milk glass that I am coveting now. This fishbowl was so adorable, but my cats would scoop up any fish in there and eat it. These enamel pieces were so awesome, but they priced each one individually. Now this collection here was placed directly in front of an item that I had a ball out hissy fit to myself over. I tell y'all about it coming up. This was really cute. It reminded me of childhood. We had one similar. This was amazing to me. The details on the owl and the mug tree were awesome, and those pretty Pyrex dishes, I wanted them. Then I found some Marilyn books. This one was Marilyn in Pictures, and this was a Marilyn paper doll. I was tempted, but I didn't want to cut them. I really like this little metal chicken family. These tempted me big time because we had these growing up, except ours were orange and yellow. This enamel over metal camping set I thought was a really, really good find. Then there was this little kitty I thought would have been a perfect addition to my kitty shelf. He was only $12, and honestly, I might go back for him. I couldn't make out the name on this photo because I'm blind and it was too far away, but I just thought the photo was gorgeous. Hi, we're home, and I am not a happy girl. You guys, I don't think this antiquing thing is for me because my little nostalgic heart breaks every time I'm in one of these joints. There's either things I really, really love that I can't afford, or things that I could afford but I don't buy and have to struggle with leaving behind because I don't want to end up a friggin' hoarder. And I don't want to fall into those bad habits I used to have of getting things just because I think they're sparkly and pretty and then I don't end up using them. I don't want to go into, those old habits again. But yeah, this is not the business for me, okay? We went into Lullaby's, as you all saw. And let me start off by saying that Lullaby's is way more expensive than Knickknacks. And they don't have the variety that Knickknacks does. But I'm sorry, I'm distracted. The plants are blowing around outside and I thought it was a kukui. But anywho, the prices are way too expensive. The variety is not as awesome as it is at Knickknacks. But there are still a lot of things that I would like that I left behind. But when I tell y'all the ultimate heartbreak, you guys, the ultimate heartbreak for me was the last thing that I found right as we left. And when I tell you, I'm not exaggerating when I say I stood there a good 15 minutes putting these items in my little basket, taking them out, putting these items in my basket, taking them out, because it's something that I have been looking for a long, long time. Absolutely nostalgic to me. Absolutely gets me all in the fields and gives me happy little butterfly memories in my belly of my mama. And they're these Fire King coffee mugs. If I can find a picture, I'll insert one in here. I tried to take a picture of it there at the store, but as usual, my battery dies. And there's so much to look at that I end up taking pictures and video of things that aren't as awesome as the things I eventually end up encountering in the store. That always happens. And I knew it was going to happen. I knew, girl, stop taking all these pictures when you first walk in and stop taking video when you first walk in, because the deeper in you go into these places, the more awesome the things get. And sure enough, no sooner did my battery die than I came across awesome collections of all kinds of things, beautiful furniture, cute little knickknacks. I'm like, are you stinking kidding me? But oh well, if you've seen one Carnival glass item, you've seen a million. So I didn't worry too much until I came across the Fire King mugs. It was 6 set of mugs on the old-timey little metal scrolly coffee mug tree. $48.50 for the set. And when I first saw it, I got so excited because I've been looking for these forever. I see them on eBay, 1 or 2, sometimes a set of 4, and they're not really expensive, but then when you add shipping and everything, it gets a little bit expensive. And I've never seen a set of 6, nor have I ever seen a set of 6 with a little mug holder. So when I saw them, I immediately went gaga. Now, we had already gone through the store once, but I wanted to make sure I hadn't missed anything. So we went back again, and I recognized the stall. I was like, okay, we've definitely been here because I recognize that, and that, and what is that? It was the Fire King sitting on the shelf, and like I said, 15, maybe 18, 20 minutes of me debating and hurting. When I tell you guys, hurting about should I, shouldn't I? Now, when I first saw them, I got super excited because I keep saying I've been looking for this set only because it reminds me of childhood. It reminds me of my mother. So I was super duper like, clutching my pearls. I just knew that I had to have them, and they were $48.50. I'm like, I'm willing to pay $48.50, but then the more I thought of it, are you really? Because the more I looked at them and held them, because I kept putting them in my basket, taking them out of my basket, I held them, I looked at them. I was reminded of my childhood, but that excitement I got when I first saw them sitting there dissipated. It was like, I'm not in love with them. I thought I was going to be totally gaga, and I was for just a little bit, but it kind of started dissipating. I'm like, girl, do you really want to spend $48.50 on something that you absolutely don't friggin' love and you're probably not going to use and doesn't match with anything in your house. And how probable is it that these are going to end up either at your mom's house or in your garage? And we're not trying to start mess like that again. So I struggled, guys. I struggled, and I put them back, and I felt 80% sure that I was okay leaving them behind. And then when I left, I was just like, when will I ever find 6 cups and a cup holder in a store without having to order them from eBay with shipping and da-da-da-da? But you know what? The more I stressed out about it, the more I realized it's not the cups that make you feel that nostalgic little happy joy. It's the memory of your mom. It's a memory of your mom drinking out of this cup. These were not my mom's cups. These were not in my mom's kitchen. These belong to I don't know who. So I made peace with it. Like, you love the memory of them. You don't really love them. You don't love the cup. It's not your mom's cup. Oh, look at me trying to be sexy. Okay. So, okay. I was okay with that. But honestly, the struggle, the drama within myself with these items is just a little too much, okay? My psyche cannot handle that. I'm supposed to be out here thrifting and bargain hunting to relax, not to get all stressed out and upset. So I think I'm gonna stay out of these places for a while. We were gonna go to Knickknacks. I had thought about going to Knickknacks today, but and after the whole heart pain drama of it all at Lullaby's, I don't want to go look at any more awesome vintage things. So I'm over it. I will tell you though, I had a real brat moment because I did find one thing for me that I'll show you guys that I really wanted. It's a little overpriced considering I pay cheaper than that everywhere else. A little overpriced, but it was beautiful and I wanted it. But when I came across that Fire King set and I was debating whether I should take it or not, I had a whole brat moment where I was like, you know what? If I can't have these cups and I don't want anything, I don't even want this thing. And I put it away. I put it back. And then I said, girl, you stupid. When I looked down and I realized there's nothing in your basket. You just walked around here for like an hour and you really did like that thing. So go back and get it. Stop being an idiot. But I did, y'all. I had a whole brat moment. You'd have thought I was stomping my feet and having an argument with my mama at the grocery store because she didn't want to give me no candy. If I don't get that candy, then I don't want anything else ever again. I had a moment. See, this is why I need to stay away from these friggin' stores. But anywho, let me jump into what we did pick up. We did go to the bins, and the bins was very relaxing as usual. There wasn't a lot of stuff, and there weren't a lot of crowds, thank goodness. That's the one thing that I did not like about Bargain City. When we went into Bargain City, total bust. It was just a bunch of clothes, nothing really interesting, and it was too packed. There were too many people. Everybody was wearing their mask, but it was too packed, and I was starting to get real anxious, and my chest started to get tight, and I started to get kind of like the skin crawls. So we didn't stay in there long at all. A whole bunch of clothes, a whole bunch of shoes, a whole bunch of jewelry, a whole bunch of barber shops and beauty salons and nail salons all cram-packed in there. It was just not the business. So we left there and went to the bins, and we had lunch, went to my mom's, picked up the charger, went to Lullaby's, and came home. And I'm sitting here doing damage to my digestive system. I swear I cannot sit here without this little boy wanting to come sit on my lap. But anywho, let me shut up. I've prattled on too long. Let me show you guys what I picked up at the bins. I don't know why he wanted another sock monkey, but this one looks homemade and not very well made. Like whoever tried to put this together again had one eye closed the whole time because this little thing looks sad. But he liked it, so that's going in the washer here in just a little bit. I found this nice little shadow box, and if y'all know anything about a shadow box, y'all know they are not cheap. It's just a nice size little shadow box. It still has the little wire in there to hook up in the back if you want to use your wire, but it's a nice depth. And y'all know I'm gonna put this to use definitely for sure, so grab that. Random little measuring tape just because. I did get the little gnome. He is going to go out in my yard. I wish his homeboy had not been broken. I found the head in another bin. Thought maybe I could glue it together, but nah, ain't going to go through all that trouble. He just looks all cross-eyed, like he came across a patch of something that maybe shouldn't be in your garden. He just looks amazed, like. So he's cute. I've named him Samson. I don't know why. I just named him Samson. Found this pretty little silver dove decoration. I just thought it was very sweet for the Christmas tree. It was $6.98 at the Dallas Arboretum, but it was in the bins. This was adorable. I couldn't leave it behind, and I think I'm going to put it hanging on my patio door. It's this metal tin sign that reads ASAP, as southern as possible. Loved it. And y'all, I guess it was handmade, and somebody was probably trying to sell it at some craft fair or something. $29.99 for this? I don't think so. But I got it at the bins. Lulu's large metal signs. Not Lula Bees. Wow, okay, so it came from somewhere called Lulu's for $29.99, and it ended up in the bins. Well, Mama got it now. I got this just because it's mirrored. Hello, y'all see yourselves? Hi. It's a mirror. I thought I could put things on it. And I did get this Mama Jamma. I'm going to test it here in a little bit and make sure that the water comes out of it. I hope it does. The only thing I don't like about these kinds is you can't have the lid too tight or else you won't get any suction and your liquid won't come out. So you got to kind of leave it open, which defeats the purpose for what I want it for. I tend to use these outside in the summer when I'm out there pittering around in the yard. Your girl gets thirsty, okay? And I can drink a lot of water. So I like to have something like this out there just to replenish myself. And I had a plastic one that I had been using for a few years now, and come to realize that that plastic was not BPA free. So I was BPAing myself, whatever the heck that means. Possibly BPAing myself, poisoning myself, y'all. As I sit here and sip a milkshake. But we're going to see if it works. I'll test it here in a little bit. Okay, guys, moment of truth. Will it or won't it? Now, the lid is completely sealed tight. It works! All right, I will be BPA free this summer outside. And then the only other thing I picked up there was this backpack because it was so pretty. Now, I generally don't approve of an adult wearing a backpack, especially a backpack that looks like a fourth grader should be wearing it. There are plenty of nicer adult backpacks, and I thought this was one of them. I think it's really pretty. What use do I have for it? I don't know, but it was $2.99 because their bags and purses are priced separately. So I did grab this. I grabbed that. The only thing that I had... Oh, hold on. There's one more thing. It was leaning over here. This curtain rod with that pretty little inlay. Stretches pretty wide. I think I kind of honestly want to use it in here because I want to get rid of these curtains and start new in here in the dining room. And I just like the coloring of them. It doesn't go with anything, but I just think they're pretty. It's a pretty rod, so I grabbed that. And that's everything that I got at the bins. The only thing that I left behind was a beautiful Afghan that I had in the basket. I was going to get it, and I had it at the register. But Afghans are considered apparel, so it's $1.89 a pound. And that stinking Afghan was going to cost $7.68. And they're only $4 inside the store. So I don't know what it is with me and Afghans, but I recently left one behind at Goodwill. I think I showed you that in another video. And this one was gorgeous. I loved the green of it. But I'm not going to pay no $7.60 something for an Afghan when I can just keep looking in the store whenever I get a chance to go and find one for $4. So that's everything we got there. And then the only other things we picked up is what we got at Lula Bees. And when I tell you we didn't get much, this is the thing I had that brat moment with that I was going to put it away because blah, 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 blah. An enamel bracelet. Pretty blue enamel bracelet with blingage. I made sure all the little stones were in there. How can I make this focus without my big face blurring everything? Will this help? Maybe not. But anywho, beautiful enamel blue with sparkly blingage. And I like the way it hangs. It moves. It's not all tight like handcuffs. And it was, oh, she took the price off. This was $7. Y'all know, in my right mind, I wouldn't have spent no $7 anywhere else. But it was the only thing that I really, really liked there that I was willing to pay for. And that didn't break my heart. So I got that. And then at the register, little dude spotted these and we had to have them. They were $5 each, which is a little steep. But considering they're very specific, I didn't mind. Freddy Krueger. Lego. a Jason Lego, and the pièce de résistance, the Leatherface Lego. So stinking cute. But that's everything we got at Little Bees. He is currently in the shower now. We're gonna get all cleaned up early, have a little nosh for dinner, and then we're not sure what we're gonna get ourselves into. We haven't played any board games in a while. We were just talking about that yesterday. So we'll probably dig out a couple of board games and bull fart around with that for a while. But this should be it for a while, considering he goes back to school and Monday starts regular for me. So ain't no stopping in between anywhere. So I probably won't see you guys until next weekend. But man, I was busy today. Well, busy this weekend. But I love hanging out with y'all, and I love sharing things with y'all, and I love just interacting this way with you guys. So hope you guys have an awesome Sunday. Relax, take it easy, enjoy the beautiful weather if it's beautiful wherever you are. And have a good week. Don't let anybody get under your skin. Okay? I'll try not to either. I don't want to have to do a post jail video for any of y'all because our patients are acting nuts. But anywho, I love y'all bunches. Have a good night.